I mean, it's obviously really sad. You know, you never say that you won't come back. I think like it's something we could definitely see ourselves coming back to. But I think it's also nice to think about what we've accomplished over the last 4 years with a coach like Ante and yeah, with the girls we've had. It's been the best memories I've ever had in my footballing career. So it's sad to say goodbye, but I don't think it's a goodbye forever.
Yeah. Sky blue forever. Yeah, obviously it's emotional. This club's been kind of our happy place and safe space for 4 years now, and there's nothing but good memories and fond memories, and we've made, you know, some of our bestest friends at this club, and, you know, a coach that we love and respect and adore. So, and yeah, a club that's given us pretty much everything, I guess, or a stepping stone for everything. So yeah, it's emotional, but yeah, sky blue forever, and we'll be always supporting the gals.
When you arrived 4 years ago, what did you expect to achieve when you came through? Did you think you'd be sitting here as triple premiership winners, double championship winners?
No, I don't think that was a thought when I first came. My thought was definitely just to work under Ante, to be honest. He was the one that kind of got our attention with what he wanted to build within the squad, which was a young, Aussie talented team. And he recruited really well. He got a lot of young girls that didn't start in any other clubs, and he brought us all together. So a bunch of misfits really. So we did not think we were going to come and win 5 trophies.
Yeah, misfits is always something we all say. Like, we don't say it too publicly, but within the locker room and stuff like that, especially when you rewind to 4 years ago and you look at, like Prinny, Nat, Court, Mac, Jards, like who else was back then? I can't even remember now. Like Ray, Tay, like a lot of players who, were from our age group and hadn't really been given a full chance, and Ante just kind of backed us. And I know that we were playing for Sydney FC at the time, so it was like a big badge, but we weren't big name players, and I think that's something that gets forgotten about. Yeah, we created a culture and we had a winning mentality, and Ante brought us all in, and I think that resilience kind of gave us a bit of fire in our belly.
How does it feel to look back on those trophy wins? Is there any favourite in particular that you have?
Yeah, last year's grand final. Yeah. We watched that like
it's like a happy game to watch. I think gives us big smiles and goosebumps when we watch it back.
Yeah, again, when we had like a couple of hard times this year and stuff like that, we'd always just put the
put the game
on before the grand final. This year we put last year's grand final on. And I reckon our first premiership that we won. Yeah, that was at Cromer against Victory. That also holds like a really special place because that was the first time we won a trophy.
Yeah, how far has Sydney FC helped you both with achieving your ambitions?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty ticking things off at the moment. Yeah. It's helped me with everything. I mean, I'm sure people have probably seen the, goal list on the back of the door. But I accomplished all that when I came to Sydney. Like, consistent starting player, World Cup, on the way to the Olympics, premierships, championships. Yeah. Doesn't get much better for me. So it's helped me with a lot, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to jump on the back of that. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a different sort of story. We came into the club in different positions. Like Court
I'd been in the league for probably...
Yeah, she'd been in the league for a long time. You were a young Matilda, stuff like that. Whereas I came in as like a bit of a no one, just kind of happy to be here and just really excited to get an A-League contract because I never thought I would. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe the player I've turned out to be now. If I look back 4 years ago, like I've said it to Ante a lot of times that if you had told me the player and the person that I am now compared to 4 years ago, like I just never would have believed you. So. And
you leave as the club's player of the year as well.
Yeah, that was so nice. I mean, obviously it's such an honour to win that in such a talented team and things like that. Yeah, they're always nice, especially the defender. It's a nice moment.
Well deserved, I think.
So it's the NWSL and the United States next. What are your thoughts about going over there?
Yeah, I think I'm really excited. I've watched the NWSL a bit, especially probably the last year. They play quite similar to the A-League, to be fair. Very transitional and very quick, athletic. Yeah, definitely a new adventure, new challenge.
for me, I think like they're the pioneers of women's football. Like the American national women's team have done so much. I'm just so excited to be playing in a league that has such a legacy and has such amazingly talented women still in it and that have come through it. So yeah, it's just an honour, really.
And Sydney FC, what do you think's next in your eyes for this club, given what you've seen of how they're progressing and what's happened to you guys over the last 4 years?
Oh, I think it's destined for more success. You know, we have a lot of young girls that are just extremely talented. A lot of older girls still that are here are extremely talented as well. Yeah, I know, I see Mark changing a lot for this club, for this league. And yeah, I just see more success.
Yeah, I think as well the fans this year we saw
Yeah, massive
crowd, and it just kind of, you know, I think that's so exciting, and I think it just means that it's going to be such a bright future for the club, and I hope we all really, you know, get around it and continue that growth, and it'll just continue. I'm sure of it.
You mentioned the fans and the members. They're obviously going to be extremely sad and sorry to see you guys go. Is there anything that you want to say, particularly at this stage, to them?
Oh, I think obviously just a massive thank you. Especially this year, we've felt the love at every game. You know, we've definitely had the Sydney fans turn up. I think we've had the biggest crowds, and you know, I hope you guys keep supporting Sydney. You know, I know we will be from afar, and we'll be cheering them on, coming to games when we can. But yeah, I just think continue growing, continue telling people about it, and getting more fans coming, and you know, it's the best team to support.
Such a worthy investment, because you know that every single time the girls step out in the field, they're giving it 100%. You know, might not play amazing every week, like we're humans, no one's perfect, but yeah, they'll always go out there and they'll give you 100%, and they'll do anything they can to win, and they'll play really attacking football, and it'll be an entertaining game. And yeah, and I also just think that, yeah, a big thank you also from me. We, at times this year especially, were not having, you know, a great run, and I think that the fans really rallied together and picked us up and helped us kind of go beyond ourselves, because sometimes when it's getting a bit difficult, you know, you can get into a bit of a victim or a, you know, an angry mindset. But when, you know, you saw these gorgeous fans that were so happy and so positive and so supportive, even when you knew you were having a bad game or a bad couple of games, it was just the best feeling. And I know for me personally, it really turned my season around, and I know it did for a lot of the other girls. So yeah, big thank you, and yeah, hopefully see you guys in the stands when we come and watch.